Hello, Julie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am doing my first video for the Out With A Bang collaboration. This is a collaboration that Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors and I have put together, and it's the last days of summer, which of course is summer over in the UK where Mandy is. It's winter here in Australia where I am, but anyway, the collaboration has every day in August. There's at least one, mostly two, collaborators sharing a project with you. There's got the hashtag JJII Out With A Bang. So if you do create anything, or if you're looking for something that you know you've seen in this collaboration and you can't remember where it was, search through that hashtag. And also in the description box down below, I will put links to all of the collaborators and their YouTube channels, and I'll also put a link to a playlist that will have all of the projects that all of these collaborators make. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So I put together both Mandy and apart from the summer theme, we've chosen two florals from which the August flowers of the month. There's the poppy and the gladioli, and Mandy's made two kits with the poppies. One's a standard kit and one's more of a grunge kit, and I've made one kit using the gladioli flowers. I can't remember how many pages in Mandy's kits, but my kit's got 70 pages in it, that being journal pages and ephemera. So there's only the one kit and it's got everything in it. Each week, well, starting yesterday, or no, last Sunday, I gave out a freebie, and I'll be doing that each week during August as well. So all in all, I'll probably give out, I think, I'm not sure if it's 5 or 6 freebies as well as the full 70-page kit. So keep an eye out for those. Now, as I said, I decided to create a journal because I want to use the inspiration that I get from all of these lovely people, and I thought I'd make a special journal to put all of that in. And I've made the journal using my digital kit. It's a soft, well, sort of semi-soft, I suppose. The cover's made of a layer of fabric, a layer of watercolour paper, 300 GSM watercolour paper, and then another layer of calico. And I have used ribbon to bind my signatures into this one, just for something different. I thought it gave a nice feel. So I'll have it's got 3 signatures. You can see there 3 signatures, and I think each signature's got 10 A4 pages in it, so 10 pages folded in half. And I've just sort of added bits and pieces to it. That's a avocado dyed paper, or beetroot, I'm not sure which. Coffee dyed, it's not tracing, typing paper. This is one of the kit pages. I've printed a digital on the back. That was just another digital. This is a coffee dyed page that's folded up as a pocket. Coffee dyed music book, a page from the kit. This is a page from the kit as well, and I have actually stitched 2 of those together to make a pocket there. This is a bit of beetroot and a bit of coffee. A double page from the kit for my centre. This is just one of the background pages, so that's the other half of that pocket. It's one of the journal pages. This is the other side of that one that I've folded up. Another journal page here. So you can see the kit that I've created has got quite bright colours in it. So not your normal grungy sort of vintage looking, but something a little bit brighter. I have got a flip through of the whole kit, and I will pop that in the description box below, so you can, if you're interested to see what's in the kit, you can pop over and have a look at that. Here I had a doily in there, and I stuck it to one of the background pages from the kit and turned that into a pocket as well. What have I got here? Oh yes, that's a side pocket. Another page from the kit. And there's another double page from the kit. So that's halfway through the second signature. So as I said, I'm going to be using, now this one I've folded the page down. I don't know if you can see there, I think that I've just folded that corner down of that page. I've forgotten what I was saying. There's the other half of that doily that I've attached to the background page. Yeah, so I'm just, I want to fill this journal up with all of the ideas that people put in their videos throughout the collaboration. I think it'd be really interesting. Have so many different people's ideas. More journal pages, more kit pages. Another one. So there's all different colours, and there's more than one. Like this is not the only page with this flower and this colouring. So if you wanted to just make you know, a kit, a smaller journal, I mean, using one colour, you could do that. It's got the side pocket folded in. This one's got another one of those coffee dyed doilies, and I've made a pocket again with that. So that's the centre page for this final signature. So they've basically got the same sorts of things throughout each signature. I'm trying to showcase this one here, because I've folded it over on this side, I've had a shorter one here, so yeah, so I've tried to, there's a pocket there, tried to have you know, some nice bright colourful pages and some plain pages that we can embellish or we can leave for journaling. So I haven't worked out a closure for that one yet, but I will. Now, time to make my little project. So I'm going to gather up all my bits and pieces and come right back. Okay, so my prompt is some summer fun. So I was thinking, you know, what's the fun thing that we do in summer? And for me, the fun thing about summer is going away on holidays. I love going to the beach, so we'll generally go away sometime during summer, and somewhere nice and sunny and with water. So what do we do when we're on holidays? We'll send, well, we used to, these days we just post on Facebook, but we used to send postcards and things back home, and I thought, well, I think I might try and make a project with envelopes. So that's what I'm going to do. I've already made 5 envelopes. I need 6 envelopes for this because I'm going to do 2 pages, but I didn't think you'd like to watch me make all 6 of them, so I thought I'll make one on camera. For those that don't know how to use these envelope boards. Now the envelope that I'm making is 6 3/4. I've cut a piece of paper 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. So this is to fit a 3.5 inch by 4.5 inch card. So it's slightly bigger than that. So it'll be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 4 3/4, and my page is 5.5 inches wide. So that will fit on there nicely. I'll have a bit of a border all the way around. Okay, so that's how I chose my size. And now, as I said, I've already done 5. but I'm going to do another one here. I'm going to turn that over because it's easier to see what's happening on the plain side than it is on the pattern side. So it says to start with your first edge at 3 inches. So I've got my edge lined up here at 3 inches, and I'm going to punch down. That will put a little divot in it and score. You can see this line here, that goes all the way up there, and this score tool just runs down it quite easily. Now after that, you don't worry about any of those measurements up there. You line this up and you can see, I hope, that that's the score that I just did down there. You line that up so it's in line with that point here, right there. And when it is, you press down and score again. And you just keep rotating around like that until you've got all 4 sides done. Okay, then on the back there's a corner rounder at the back, and we just round the corners on these pieces. You don't have to do that, that is optional, of course. If you prefer the pointy ends, that's fine. Not very round, is it? I think I hit that in properly. Okay, so now we just fold along those score lines. Now, as I said, normally I would do it the other way around, and those bumpy bits would be on the inside, and I usually fold into the bumpy bits, but I'm going to do it this way today. So if you haven't got one of these gadgets, you can just make your envelope either, you know, with the square of paper that you fold into the middle, or you can do the other type of envelope that is a rectangular one that just has little flaps out the side. But I figured that seeing as how I've got this little gadget, I may as well use it. I'm going to now ink around the edges of this before I stick it together. So how's everybody? I hope everybody is good. It's still cold here, but it's not so bad. I am recording this a bit earlier than the second, but, well, it's winter, so what do you expect? It's cold and wet, as opposed to being on the other side of the world where it's hot and sunny. Now we're going to be looking at the fronts of these envelopes. So I'm just going to ink the fronts. They'll be attached to the page, so we don't have to worry about you know, seeing what's on the back. So when you're assembling your envelope, I usually like to decide which little flap I want at the top, and then work from there. So I need 3 on each page, and I was thinking that I might, yeah, that's right, oh, florally one's good. So now I just run a bead of glue along there, along there, along there. Oh, I haven't done the, no, I'll do it now. Hold that up there. Now normally before I do the gluing, I will fold this, and I line my, in this case, bone folder or ruler or whatever I've got, along so that it intersects at both of those points where they meet, and then I just use my finger to fold that up. Then I run some glue along that, which is a lot easier when it's not all stuck together. You can see there, I hope, I've just added glue onto that part, and now I'm going to just fold that in and press that down like so. And I might just add a little bit of glue there, not glue, ink, like so. Okay, now I don't know whether you noticed or not, but when I made my journal, I've stitched around the outside of all the pages. So what I'm going to do now is take all of my envelopes to my sewing machine, and I'm just going to sew around those parts there. Now, depends on what you're doing. Here on the inside, mine's white because I've only single side printed my pages. I'm happy with that because you know, this journal's going to have so many different colours in it that having a bit of white showing is not going to be a problem, in my opinion. But if you don't want to have your white showing, you can do two things. You can print double-sided on your paper, so there's some background prints in the kit, and you know, they're just sort of things like that. Or you can cut a piece of pattern paper and insert it in there. Let me see if I've got a piece here. So it's a bit too wide, but I'll just show you this. For example, you just pop that in there. Let's pretend it's that wide. Glue it down, then turn it over and cut around here. And then you'd have a pattern paper on the inside of your envelope. But as I say, these are going to be closed and they'll only be open when you want to get something out of them. So I'm not going to worry about doing that on mine. So I'm going to go out and stitch around each of these and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've stitched around those and I couldn't help myself. I went all the way around. So you can just do around here if you like, because they're going to overlap each other like that. You're not going to see most of the stitching. But in the kit there are these envelopes as well. So you could use these. They're very suitable size, pretty much the same size as those on there actually. So these are in the kit as well, so you know, you could use these if you wanted to. If you didn't have the little gadget to make the envelopes, no reason you couldn't use those. Okay, so now I'm going to decide which three I want together with which three. So I thought I might have one of these plainer ones in between the two florally ones. And do I want them like that, or do I want to have some yellow on each one, so mix the colours up a bit more? I think I like that more, so that I've got a good mixture of colours on each one. Now the next thing I'm going to do is attach these to a page in my journal. Now I have made enough for 2 pages, but I might make some more depending on how I go, and then I will put one in each signature. So what we need to do now is we need to attach these. They're going to be attached in there like that, so they're going to keep each other closed, but they're also going to be attached only on 3 sides, so that there's a pocket behind. This, you can put something on the inside, but that will be down, and that tucked in behind there will keep that one closed. Okay, so before I attach, okay, so let's work out our spacing. So I think I might start about there. So I'm going to attach this one first. So let's take this and add glue to 3 sides, so the 2 sides in the bottom. Now I have seen on other videos people have got gadgets, I don't know what they call them, if I did, I'd be able to Google it. But they look like the old-fashioned phone receiver, and you put them on your book and it holds your book flat like that so you can work on it. If anybody knows what they're called or where to get them from, if you could leave me a link in the description box or just tell me what they are, I would love that, because I think I need one. Okay, so I've attached the glue on the 3 sides only. If you wanted to, you could attach it fully to the page so you haven't got a pocket behind there. If you think that the 3 envelopes is enough, go for it. Now, if I put that there, and then I have about the same gap there, where will that put me there? I'd like to come down more, so I'm going to slip that one down a bit more so that I'm showing about the same there. Okay. Right. There's no guarantee that any of this is perfectly straight. I'm just going to put a bit of a pencil line there and there. I've got an idea where I'm going to stick this down. So this one's going to, once again, just have glue on 3 sides. And I'm going to stick that onto there. Where's that one? Oh, up there. Like so. Trying to make sure that I've got that as straight as possible. Let's see that. Alright, burnish it down so that we've got a good grip on the page. Paper onto paper is usually pretty good, especially with the art glitter glue. That sticks like nobody's business. Now I'm going to stick this one down on here, but before I do, I want to put something across here to keep that flap down. I don't want that getting caught up as I'm turning pages and things. So I've got this lace here that I thought I might use. So I'm going to put that across there like so. I'm going to just cut some of that off and position that where I want it, about there, let's say, and stick that on the back. You can use your Fabri-Tac for that as well. Probably not a good idea to use a wet one on digitals, but this won't be seen, so I risked it. Actually, could have been a little bit longer, I think. Okay. So how's that looking? Yep, that looks fine. Oops. Let's put a bit of glue on that. There is enough glue on there, but I'll just put one of these little clips on there to let that grab. These little clips are very handy. I've got some in my Etsy shop if you haven't got any. Let's see how that's going on. Is it straight? Yes. Okay. So, where are my other 3? Here we go. So this is going to be the front one on this one, so I might put my lace on that now so that it's got time to dry before I get to it. So just one dry now. See, yeah, the art glue doesn't take that long to dry. So now let's put that on there. So we've got about the same here and here, and we've got the same here and here. It's only like approximate. It's not. Don't have to be exact. Oh, before I do that though, I might run a bit of washi tape or something over that, just so that when you're slipping things in and out of there, they're not going to. What's going on here? There we go. I'm going to put some glue on this because it's not very sticky at all, and you know, it would defeat the purpose if it's not going to stick on there and it's going to flap about. I'm just going to put that over there so things don't get caught on it as you're sliding them in and out of the pocket. And some glue on that one as well. I'm not being stingy with the glue. So make sure it's stuck down nicely all the way around. And then we can add our glue to the three sides. And attach that in place. A bit too low. Like that. Okay. Starting to get messy here. Okay, so there we have it. So we've got, we've got a pocket here, we've got a pocket here, we've got a pocket here, and then we have also got space in here, here, and here. It's like I had a bit of wayward glue there. Okay, so that's my little project for today. I didn't want it to be too long, so I don't know how long this is going to be, but hopefully not too bad. So there we go, and I've got enough here that I'll do the same on another page. So I hope you've enjoyed that little page. It holds heaps and heaps of journaling space. I know I've covered up a journaling page, but I'm pretty happy with the fact that we're going to have things in the back of those and things inside of them that we can write on. So alright, so don't forget our collaboration, Out With A Bang. If you use the hashtag JJII Out With A Bang, if you're searching for something you've seen somebody make, you'll find it with that hashtag. Also, in the description box there will be a link to a playlist that will have all of the videos from all of the people. So yeah, check that out. Alright, well thanks for joining me, and I hope you can join me when I post my next video. I'm going to be working in this journal all month, and I'll be, you know, doing some of the projects that all of these collaborators are doing, so plenty of inspiration there. Alright, okay, bye for now. See you next time.